Hello and welcome to PoE For Dummies, Vaal Side Areas. As the name suggests, these areas you will find in the world on the side and you will enter them, kill corrupted monsters, get some loot and leave with the rewards. Maybe you won't, but that's on you. So basically, what Valside areas are they are some small areas that you will encounter here and there, whether you are playing the campaign or you are playing maps, whether or not you have them spec'd on the tree or not. They had a few changes here and there in Ancestor League, but to put it plainly, this is basically how it looks. So this is one of the Vaal side areas, how it looks. It has a beating heart. Then you can click on it. It will have a description of the modifiers. You can click on it. You can enter the zone and you can kill some monsters. Now, there are two types of Vaal side areas. There are regular Vaal side areas and alluring Vaal side areas. Before I go into those, how do you even get them? When you go to your Atlas passive skill tree, you will have two wheels that are Vaal wheels. Don't count the left one, that's Alva. So two Vaal wheels. The first one has 6% chance to contain Vaal side area with these three. And Vaal side areas have 20% chance to be alluring Vaal side area. Your maps have 4% chance to contain a Vaal side area. So that's 10% chance to contain, and when it does, it has a 20% chance to be more dangerous and drop mortal fragments. I'll get into those in a second. The second wheel up on the top right part of the screen is again chance to contain, that's another 6%. Notable is unique bosses deal more damage, have more life, but Vaal side areas have a chance for rewards from Vaal vessels to be duplicated. I'll get to that in a second as well. And the big one is Lucid Dreams Vaal side areas are no longer corrupted, which means you can then roll them and roll them like regular maps, and you can increase your rewards and so on. That's the change they made in Trial of the Ancestor League, and that's a very, very big change. Now let me show you a regular Vaal side area. So this is me playing a map, playing a regular Conqueror map, and this is where I will find a Vaal side area. Now, because I have the keystone, the notable keystone, that I can do them, modify them, and so on, you will see me carrying currency, which will modify the Vaal side area. As an example, this one is monsters fire projectiles, extra damages fire, reflect hexes. These modifiers are a bit stronger, but you get corrupted item chance, which has a higher chance to bring you a 6 link, and item quantity, of course. So you want to roll them as much as you'd like, however you'd like. You can use different currencies to roll them. You cannot use the cartographer chisels to improve the quality of it and so on. But once you're satisfied with whatever you got, you can see that you can re-roll them as much as you like. You can use Exalted Orbs. You can use anything. You can get up to 8 mods. You can corrupt them and so on. Once you enter the map is like with red tint. And you just go in, kill the monsters in the map. Be careful, some of these are actually strong, depending on the builds and so on. And once you clear the whole area, you don't have to. You can just go straight to the boss. Or you can just clear the whole area however you'd like. I'll just let it play out here. You will find a Vaal vessel. So every map of these has a unique boss that you can kill in the end to finish the zone. So the unique boss is next to the Vaal vessel and this book here, which is basically like some scrolls of wisdom, but they disable that. And unique boss is, here it is. Here's this one, the fiery guy. Virak the Impaler, so they all have their own mechanics. I will give you the link for the, what's it called, for the website, so you can see what they do and so on. But most of them you will just ignore. Some that are dangerous to you, you will remember very well, but otherwise they don't matter that much. Once you kill the boss will allow you to open the Vaal vessel. it will unlock it. Once you click the Vaal Vessel, you will get the loot. Now, depending on your filter, you may get good loot, bad loot, any loot. So usually what it drops is, it can drop a corrupted gem, it can drop a Vaal corrupted gem, so the Vaal version of the regular gem. It can drop divination cards, it can drop sacrifices, which are the fragments that we use to go into Adziri's realm, or you can use these in a map device to increase the quantity of your maps by 20%. So these are or 25%. These are like 4 or 5%, and the big ones are 8%. I rarely use them, only if I'm running like extreme maps and so on. I either sell them or just leave them hanging. The mortal fragments are for Uber Adziri, but we'll get to there. And that's basically how it looks. Once you click it, you loot stuff, and there's the portal to leave it, and that's it. Now, to explain the Alluring Vaal side area, that one is more dangerous, and that one gives better rewards. So you will see me pick up currency, go back to the map, and you will see here, Dusty Bluff. Monsters in area are at least magic. 60% more monster damage. Vaal Vessel contains mortal fragments. That's Alluring Vaal side area. You can see it's bigger, it has more blood on it, and so on. So chisels don't work. You can, however, do any other form of rolling, whatever you'd like, however you'd like to roll it. You can press Alt to see the modifiers. You can add an Exalted Orb as well. See this? Vaal Vessel contains an additional corrupted gem with 23 quality. Additional Vaal gem. Then I've corrupted it in the end. Entered the map. Now, this map is more dangerous, basically, than the regular Vaal side area, because it drops higher loot, monsters are stronger, and so on. I will again let this play out a little bit more. Now, because of my build, they don't hurt that much, but there are maps of these that can outright kill most of the builds, so keep that in mind. Now, once this map is over, this one is a little bit shorter, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Once this layout is basically over, once you kill the boss in this map, the bosses are, of course, doing more damage and so on according to the passive ones. So this is a spider that's basically doing like some lightning. You can click on the Vaal Vessel again, and it will drop Mortal Grief, as an example, Superior Consecrated Path, that was the 23 quality one, and some other loot. When you press Alt, you can see Vaal Arc, Vaal Absolution, Vaal Discipline. Those are Vaal skills. Vaal skills change your regular skills into their Vaal version. To activate the Vaal version, you need to kill or attack monsters, and you will gain souls, and then you can unleash the more powerful version of the ability. But otherwise, that would be it for the Vaal side areas here. One last thing to mention. For beginners, I would strongly suggest to sell mortal fragments, because they can be quite a significant chunk. So as you can see, 25, 9, 8, 5. So they can be quite a significant chunk, because when you run Adziri and Uber Adziri, which is her mortal part, the map is more dangerous. It drops better loot, but usually it's not worth doing. So it's like 30-40 chaos per attempt. It's usually not worth doing. For beginners, I just recommend selling them, unless you want to challenge yourself and try to kill Adziri. Be careful, Adziri has a reflect mechanic, especially with her mirror. If you see her mirror, do not attack that one, else that's a 100% reflect. You basically reflect all the damage back to you. But otherwise, that will be it for this video. I will share the Vaal side area link from PoE Wiki down in the description below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Sub if you don't mind, give it a like, and I will see you in the next PoE for Dummies video.